From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. Pitching in our game today, Kodai Senga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Nimmo going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
We got full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Now at the plate, James Wood. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Lowe, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field. Nimmo should have this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nasty fourth ball for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Queens, and on the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Outside, and that is ball 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Soto getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard hit left side. Low steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Mark Vientos, batting with one down, takes a strike. Gore checks the runner. Lindor back in there. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in the dirt. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Two outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Tenna makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets leave one scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Senga back to work. In there at the knees. And strike two. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Brogan, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throws to first in time. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That's in there. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And 1-1. No score here in the second.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena now at the plate. Runner on the go. That one ripped. Nimmo running hard to get it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ruiz stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. And first offering is fouled off. And that one cutting but missing down low.
One strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nationals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Just missed. Swings through the sweeper.
I got a ball, one strike.
Gonna count 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Starling Marte. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner stays where he is.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
That's low.
First pitch misses. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Man at second.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. Not even close there. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And here is Luis Angel Acuna, and that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. And ball 1. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Nimmo at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first with it. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Inside. 1-0. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Citi Field, here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering upstairs.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Garcia tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's way high, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball
Now
off
batting,
the outside
third
corner of the plate.
baseman,
Got him to chase it.
MADDEN
That's a tough
NFL.
one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Vientos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's the strike, and it's 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
next
I know it
for
was a
the
ground
Mets,
ball, but it was
first
absolutely
baseman,
hammered through the
Pete
infield. That's not one
Alonso.
you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one lifted to left. Wood settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
here's
for the
Nathaniel
Nationals,
Lowe.
first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Well, that's a tough play for the
Now
infielder
batting,
ranging
the
back into the
designated
outfield.
hitter,
There's
Josh
part of
Bell.
him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Josh Bell. And
Nope.
downstairs.
Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball inside.
That misses.
ball
3-1 now.
A rare 3
Three
ball
balls,
count
1
here.
strike.
He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and the
He's
throw
good.
is late. Missed opportunity
Now
there
batting,
thanks to the
second baseman,
misplay.
Luis
Well, looked like a
Garcia.
pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Ball.
That missed
2
by a
balls,
lot.
1
And a
strike.
count 2-1. That's to third, Vientos. Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now the left
Mets,
fielder,
left
Brandon Nimmo.
fielder, Brandon
Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And that's in there at the knees.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The next to hit. Walked his first time. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
To the right side, Garcia slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Keibert Ruiz. Senga back to work. Going around.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's to third, Vientos. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Now the third baseman, Jose Tena, struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder,
And stepping
Jacob
in
Young.
is the speedy Jacob Young. Now one missed. Center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth.
Leading
At the
off for
plate,
the Mets,
Francisco
catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
That one
Ball one, no
misses.
strike.
Ball one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's outside. On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Three-two. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't
Now
offer at it.
batting,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at
Luis
first.
Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also getting ready. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that's outside. Late swing fouled off. And now 2-2. In the air, right field, Cruz. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Inside, just missed. There's the strike. Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now it's Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. Still no score. Back here at Citi Field. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
To third. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life
now
was the outfield.
Left fielder James Wood.
And now James Wood, 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And there's a ball. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that one missing low.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. And that's outside. And it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Lucas Sims. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law preparing to come on if needed. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. And a 2-1 on the way. Next offering misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Misses outside, 1-0. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball 3.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike.
3-2.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Now
over
batting,
at first base is going to have a
designated
very
hitter,
aggressive
Starling
secondary lead. So ball
Marte.
down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Checks over to first, back safely. In the dirt.
0-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Saved at second with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Nimmo at second with 2 down. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Queens,
Leading off
and
the
here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's inside. And it remains 2-2. Popped up. Lindor. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Inside, just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Derek
Nationals.
Law gets the call from the
Number
pen.
58, Derek Law.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 1-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, a dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw on target. He got him. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ball one, no strikes. Law, a 6'3" righty, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now
nice line drive to the pull
baseman,
side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Line, and that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Save. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Derek Law departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
new
the
pitcher
Nationals.
now, Zach Brixey.
Number 66.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Zach
and this is where a
Brixey.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next, Mark Vientos. That missed inside. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the end.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone! He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Young.
Now pitching.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should
Number
come in
81.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Young.
And now the catcher
Leading
comes
off
up
for
to
the
him.
Nationals,
K-Bert
catcher,
Ruiz.
K-Bert Ruiz.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Young is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Up
shoulder
next
coming
for the
open instead of
Nationals,
staying
third
closed.
baseman, Jose
If he does
Tena.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tena in the box again. Takes a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stanek getting cranked up as well. 1 out, bases empty. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Alvarez gathers, goes to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that just misses. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Foul! That ball's foul!
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now
any
batting,
vibration in your hands
C.J.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. First offering, and it just misses.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Young off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive. It gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 3. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
You got this.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
You got this.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Brixey back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line. Young makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
batting,
yourself
the
it's
center
about the
fielder,
process. He did
Tyrone
everything right
Taylor.
there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball one to Taylor. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's it.
Pitch misses
Ball 2.
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood makes the play, and it's out number 3. New pitcher on here, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all
Now
know about his
pitching
slider.
for the New
It's
York
just
Mets,
filthy, man. And one of the
number
better ones in the
72.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's very
Dedniel
high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nunez.
Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off for
James
Washington.
Wood.
Left
0
fielder,
for 3 with 2
James
strikeouts and a flyout. That's down and in. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Diaz warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Check
Ball
swing, no appeal. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch, not close, up high. Right through there, got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, designated hitter Josh Bell.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. And ball 1. The Mets leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. Now 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound
Now
right
batting,
there. Pretty much
second
gifted in
baseman,
first base
Luis
with a quick free
Garcia.
pass.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.